Yo, yada ajumto for no ase ojuma mudi ebedi dwumadi enim. Anbrasemo elder Emmanuel yebo ampacho owo so a oni yebebo mpaye.
Pajema mpaye. Yeneja wosro. Paje da wase akwanya wadama ye na wotwe dama edikan yin so. Yeda wase swawa yen ono asafo ne wo ma ne abusua nyina yeda wase. Yeda wase nso se wonam apomuden hyehyɛ so. Mpo efri adebo ahyase ade ye ma yen se wade betime nyine wo mu. Ne mu ne asrew se paacho se ye wade afo so bebre na atiawo ewo ho ti asrew se Yesu dinti fa ye bone kyeye.
Amen.
Bra ode bone akyeye. Wade se ye usre se paacho se ma ho konkone nkan ye ho abra wo te ye ho ewo aniwa ne adwene mu a wonam afena so be kyerɛkyerɛ ye. Wade obema nsɛm yi atra ye mu. Boye baby a tomu sri no for wadom no so ye so. Into 2 na mo abra odom konkon so eka ye ho. Koso kasa fo afena wela mu. Na me bibiara no enhye wodi animunyam. Sanse wo siesie hunhum adwene mu ne honam mu nyina ama osoro. Ti oda wase so obeye. Ebusa de nyina ye nua pani wahina wo ba no ne din mu Yesu Kristo din nti. Open enye ho. Amen.
Amen. That's it. Ebre yebeja hama Nana Hima Villa Brown. Na no de amaye.
Ati Felicia Medase, Manchester Church, Mida Bibiase, help him, Mida Munina Mwase for Akonya Modia Mami. And then Yebekasa fa, yes, I hope say the content is shared. Say a communication bebwamia because okay.
Oh, I say
Me press it, okay. Many aje for this opportunity. I hope so. Be a homie, no be so etiminka.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Many aje papa. I mean, I say idea. Fair na many jeho abra menya kwanya meka ho asem bia. And it's very expensive. Who say anybody until say ubenya problem or who and sad who say a boarding. Now it's very sad to say is the one of the most neglected part of the body. You need to see a free at least you could see from you pay attention pa by buy a seni and one yana yamini enko. Yana a because I never getting be any bit to me aye. Ama sa or how I come one I say bia ye because she say ni pedie a bit mati apoa e aduane e be wura enum no akohyehyɛ bebia ni paduane akwa ya asana ye adwuma. Digestion starts from the mouth, but bebia ye ni nko ho so eni yenum. And then me badge bi meaning some be ho a much also I love dentistry. Ebi bomina just me come kakra. Inti I love dentistry. And it is true. Omo manya akwanya ene me akasa na so mabem adwuma mu no. Omo hu se de mani si gi madwuma ho fa anase mani gi esen ho efa. Na majority of the time yana metati de inti me fa badge we bo anase metai e bo badge we eye message a me pese me sending across anase me passing it on to you. Me title these fancy words from patients when they come to see us. I hope some make actually okay. I can mix it with English. My name so be or how would she know what ain't healthy but healthy but my memory.
Wait, let me try if we can just sandwich it because we might have some visitors that want to cry. Just a little bit sandwich, please.
No problem. Thank you. We are coming to talk about teeth So the one who say that, so the teeth is very important. Yes, saying a idea here. Na said them dikaka ya ni encounter is one of the most neglected parts of the body. I wear this badge most of the time to say I love dentistry, and it is good to love dentistry. You have to love dentistry. As when you a scene for one, I say senior juma home. But majority of the time, Biana Mitati from patients are this fancy words like I hate dentistry. I'm petrified to see the dentist. I'm scared to see the dentist. Oh, the sound of their machine hurts my ears, and I say, gets me so angry. Men pet dentist bombing who. And no one would hear Jumano. It's me the day of my son. It's me pet dentist. Now, it's so sad most of the time, no. It's not their own experience. It's what they have been told by other people. And the more de casa. Dentists, we are there to fix problem of the teeth. And I say we are there to prevent issues of the teeth. But majority, no, people don't want to come and see us. Why? Because they know, say, we are always hurting people, but we don't hurt people. Eti, we are come, ba nearby the casafa, yes, so when you share, the bema when you are dentist, you will love dentists and be able to go to the dentist with a free mind, not having the fear to say, what pay dentist, and as a dentist, or how a nice or yow Emma. See, when you look at the picture here, that's meaning someone in money said yes, senior that's so fair, I believe, say, it's a beautiful teeth and gums. Your topic, say healthy teeth and gums. That is how your teeth is supposed to look like and your gums supposed to look like. It doesn't matter, say, a pink or black. Say race, how the boy and how God created us. Sometimes our gums tend to be black, sometimes our gums tend to be pink. But it's supposed to be healthy, firm, tight, just as the picture is looking like. We are all coming to learn this together. So I will need your contribution. I will need your questions. I will also ask questions along the line. Me here wo mo me here wasem bisa. Me bisa wasem. Me de mo abema. Enti ye nyina na ye besua edisua no. Most of the time, no, dentist message edema. And I say your dental health message are this: go to the dentist, brush, drink water, and eat healthy. These are the message that we give you. So where you'll be able to have a good teeth and maintain them. And the next slide is a question. Before I bring it up, I would like one or two people to tell me what you do. Ubenya esenhu how. And I said, what does it mean to say you don't have a healthy teeth and gums? Say be a munim gums, be a gums no be a adwin chia kakra. Be a madam free obi na numa ni sin any gums no any baby a pinky all around. This is the gums. And I need your help. 1, 2, 3 people. What would you say a sino is not healthy or there's a problem with it? A senior wushe. If I show 1 or 2, 3 people, what does it mean to have unhealthy teeth and gums?
If I just say brush with teeth, moja eba. I think say.
Thank you. Another one.
Also, gum in so swellia, not just say, baby, there's something wrong. That's it.
Thank you. Pasha, me one next one or one more. Not me fat. Obiso attest to say when it bleeds and looks swollen. Yes, it is true. 3 people are mommy and saying nano. Nyami inshamunti. That brings my next slide up. See, I shared 2 pictures about gum disease and healthy gums. When me buy hadrine, the muka yenginano. So the left side that says gum disease now. Obe who said baby arrows no point, there is like a red mark around the gum area. Obe who baby arrow no. You can always see so there is a red angle or a red line around the gum area that tells you there's a problem with your gums. When you look at the right one, which is a colored green gum, it looks so beautiful. The gums are all tight and clean and pink, and your teeth are looking beautiful. So that is how your teeth supposed to be and your gums supposed to be. But the left side is not what we hope to have. So you better the next slide. What do we use our teeth for? Another people to answer me. I was soon to Mwambit Makeka. What do you think we use our teeth for?
We use our teeth to chew
To
fruits
chew?
and yeah.
Thank you. Next person.
To smile.
To smile. Yes, it's true. Very good. Thank you. These are some of the things that we use our teeth for. And that is what I said is very important. Here. So we're saying, you can't eat apple or you can't eat well, like my little brother here is doing. When your teeth is hurting, you can't even talk on the phone properly. You will be closing your mouth or maybe folding your lips together. And you can't even smile to people. Won't mean shining with teeth, MOB said in Yankopon about Isifa. It is very, very important to take care of teeth. And when here, so baba was saying who buying. Say I'll bet me the bit makasaye, now bit me so as smiling and now bit my 3 year. 80 made said saying ankasa ACT. This is the tooth anatomy or structure of the tooth and the types of human teeth, the name of it and how they look like. I have some here. Bidin say the saying is who I sit here. A dear diama saying a saying way no dear aye. To me the picture be brewa me de a betremo. Namo so pie a same one. When you cut open a tooth, this is what you will look like. The white bits at the top is called enamel. That is what we see. And no, your friend enamel, and then there a shine. When you look at the roots, it's mostly hidden inside the gums. So we don't see that the gums are covered. The gums cover the root in now. You can see we have what we call dentine and pulp and the roots. When we now contain nerves and blood. And that is why when a pain, and I say you get a whole lot, you can feel pain because there's blood running through it and there are nerves. Look at this. This is supposed to be a tooth. Imagine that is not how we have it. Yes, and so say, but this is what imagine your tooth is. This bit is called the enamel. This part is the chewing surfaces. And this long bit is what we call the root. Majority of the time, it's just gum is about this. So you don't see all this part. The gum is covered, or the gums covered that kind of space of that root. When you look at the teeth in the mouth, so what is saying anymore? The way you say no. These two na majority and I did see again. Your friend incisor. The a toss of three the majority in friend eye tooth, your friend canine, and then the majority did take idea. Into any mood you the bite it into it. We bite with our front teeth and then we use our canine to tear food. The premolar and the molar are the ones that are back at the back. Sometimes we don't see them until we laugh really wide. Your entire molar see until say you be a num and sana or be a home. Say we have our molars. The molars are there to help us chew better and swallow our food well. So, same here. There are different types of teeth in the mouth. See, the picture I showed you, when you look at the teeth from the back, that is the premolar. which I said, the fifth and the fourth one, and the incisor, the aditya, and the molars, and the front ones are called the incisors. Eruption date, abra, yes, age, yedinya your permanent teeth. So what's between the age of maybe 0 to 3, I see your friend of milk teeth, primary teeth, or deciduous teeth. These teeth, you have a chance to a baby this permanent ones. It is very important. So age between 6 and 7, you need to take good care of their teeth, because these teeth, when you lose them, you don't get them back. Majority of the time, it's the bottom ones that comes first and the top ones. These are eruption dates for adult permanent teeth. These teeth, when you lose them, you don't get it back. This is the last, at the age of 0 to 3, the teeth you have are about 20. And when you lose those teeth, you can get a replacement of these teeth, meaning that's what we call the adult teeth. It's very important that we take care of our teeth. Between the age of 17 and 25 is when we get our wisdom tooth or wisdom teeth. There are 3, there are about 12 3 on each side of the jaw. Yeah, so 6 at the bottom, 6 at the top, so about 12 of them. Yes, say where you do a friend wisdom tooth, yeah, in fear between 17 and 25. 80 and no, say yeah. Oba so when you need now do sa age now, obe who say when you wisdom tooth and as when you wisdom teeth and have it. Okay, let's look at this picture. And it says clean well to avoid gum disease. When you look at this picture on the screen compared to what we've seen previous, I don't think you'll be happy to have these teeth and gums or your teeth looking like this. And if you don't brush your teeth, you get what we call plaque buildup. Plaque buildup is the lack of toothbrushing. And that is when your gums start to swell and you start to bleed. And then you get bad smell. And plaque, when it's not removed, become what we call tartar or calculus. Plaque is soft. And what was saying that's when you na ye ding na your friend or tartar or calculus. At that time, won't me and for toothbrush and you need to go and see a dentist. And I've explained what a plaque is. And this picture will show you what a plaque is. When you look in the mirror, you might not see this, or you might see this around your teeth. When you see this around your teeth, toothbrush cannot remove them. Majority is not inside. Sometimes it's in between. You can see some yellow color or yellow stones. We call it stones sometimes between the teeth. And then you can't use your toothbrush to remove them. And prick pino, ube who say, BB yellow. I didn't to say bo. Edisha was sano intentum. I will have say, won't me any this day dentist instruments, or and I say dental, or you go to see the dentist for them to remove. You can't use a normal toothbrush to remove them. And from now going, you can look in the mirror to see if you have this yellow bit in your mouth or on your teeth, to see if you have to go and see the dentist or not. Gum disease comes in so many stages. The first one, which we call it gingivitis, is the early stage of gum disease. At that time, when you start to see your gums bleeding, majority of people think bleeding of the teeth is normal, because that's what they have been saying right from the early age, or right from birth, or right from the time they were told to brush their teeth. And Pino, yana crofobia breeding say, so gums bleed, yeah, normal, because sana won't want a more frasi and a bra, yeah, catching the set on tree in the sink. That is the problem sometimes people have. You don't wait till you see blood, or even when your teeth are bleeding, your gums are bleeding. Don't take it as a normal thing. Go to see the dentist. I said Gum disease comes in so many stages. When it is at this stage, when you look at the diagram, healthy teeth and gums, healthy gums, no, you see, said the bone level is really high. The arrow is pointing. When gingivitis begin, the bone reduce to this side. And at this time, no, it can be treated. When you wait till, say, yeah, the gum continue to peel away from the tooth, that is when the bone start to destroy. Because inside, when you look at my friend here, inside the gums are bones, very big bones that the teeth are sitting on, or the teeth are sitting inside. When you wait till it gets to this level, then you can't treat it. It has to be managed. So we don't wait for the bone to reduce to this level. You have to then take care to see the dentist or take a visit to the dentist. Another diagram may be a bit clearer to you. When you look at the healthy teeth, you can see everything is so beautiful. When you look at what we call periodontitis, which is another level or another stage of gum disease, from gingivitis, it moved to what we call periodontitis. So look at this diagram here, two pictures. The teeth are all tight in the gums, healthy teeth, healthy bone level. When you look at the other side on your right, you can see the bone is destroyed and you have what we call pocketing because there has been a gap in between the tooths. And that is when the problem always comes. Gum pull away from the tooth, yeah. So you don't wait till it is at this stage. Another diagram will show a bit clearer. And that will tell you the stages of periodontitis or the stages of gum disease. When it's healthy like this, you don't have an issue. When it's like this, you have an issue, you need to see the dentist. When it's at this stage, it can be managed. When you wait till it's at these two stages now, there's nothing we can do. Sometimes we have to take the tooth out. So we hope you don't wait till at this stage to visit the dentist. I said there are a few things that we can do. Now that we see now that we've seen there is a problem that can happen in our teeth, and what can we do to then help our teeth to get better or we don't reach this stage? There are very simple things, guide to healthy mouth. What you do is you brush twice a day, morning and night. You spend 2 minutes when you are brushing your teeth. And you use what we call fluoride toothpaste. Most of our toothpaste has fluoride. And fluoride also has a lot of arguments. So most people don't like using fluoride in their toothpaste. But I will advise you that you should have fluoride in your toothpaste. Majority, and I'm arguing, bebra ekosono, bebre mpese ombe yusu toothpaste fluoride ewom. But me too for say fluoride is very good to be in the toothpaste in tea. Start looking for fluoride when you buy a toothpaste. You also need to eat a good balanced diet. You also need to eat healthy. And we know the healthy food are available. Fruits and vegetables should be more in our diet. And a regular visit to the dentist. The healthier your teeth are, the happier you will be. And you can all agree with me. So see if any year or brabum say or how any was someone that be who be and I was with me kasa. These are the few things we can do to get a healthy mouth. Brush twice a day to stop tooth decay and gum disease. And also when you are brushing, you need to have a small, soft to medium toothbrush. Our bristle and the toothbrush, it should be soft, very, very soft. Sometimes we look for the hard one, now they are brushing with it, which is very wrong. Because the more you use the hard brush brushing your teeth, the more you are damaging the gum. So your toothbrush should be very small head. This one is not a very good example, but at least I will still use it. It's very small head, very soft, and then also use it to brush twice a day. And I've repeated it here. use fluoride toothpaste that contain 1,350 to 1,500 ppm. When you buy a toothpaste, you will see that this is measured on the toothpaste. So out of toothpaste, I won't say this amount of fluoride measurements, until you can look for it and then see how you can use it to help your teeth get better. And clean between your teeth. When you brush your teeth, that is not all. There are a lot of things you have to do to help your teeth and gums get better or healthy. I have a few things that I've shown on the screen. I have a floss and interdental toothbrushes and a tongue cleaner. We have for young children and adults, and they come in 2 packs. They're very cheap. So what was saying, now we and no toothbrush na enrich the intervals or in between the teeth. If you need a little bit of help, you need floss and you need something we call interdental brushes. And when you brush your teeth, also don't forget to use a tongue cleaner or clean your tongue. That is part of the mouth. What is floss? Maybe a floss. This is what we call floss. Majority of you have it in your homes, but you don't know how to use it. We are here to show each other how to use a floss. Floss is taking about, what's a floss? About like an arm length like this. You can stretch it. Now a row on your index finger, and then index finger on your left hand and your right hand, and your left hand and your right hand, to create that kind of length. So no about BB at this length. A true say, Ubet media ye was seno and tem study a picture no edasna obano ayen. And no be ye and yani to say, and num and our fruits and our bibia wedia aquati shawa toothbrush no ain't me any way will help you do that. This will help you clean in between your teeth, because sometimes the toothbrush doesn't get rid of all the debris in your teeth. So when you do this, you can then go around each gaps between your teeth to remove them. So when you did that, we are a bit bleedy pa, but don't give up, because the blood that is coming is telling you that there is a problem between your teeth and you need to get rid of it. And this will help you do that. So what to also use for about 2 weeks, the bleeding will stop. So don't have any worries when you start using this and you see blood. Don't let it fear you. Don't let it discourage you. Don't stop using it. You should carry on for about 2 weeks and the bleeding will stop. We have what we call interdental brushes, and it comes in different sizes and they are color-coded. I have some here to show you. We are betting or any of the leading supermarkets or maybe any shops in the UK. Tesco, Sainsbury's, Boots, Okomo Dental Aisle, and at a dental section. Because it comes in different sizes, you're color-coded almost. And you cannot go and buy for yourself because you wouldn't know the right one to use. Because every gap in our teeth is different. Before you start using this, you need a dentist to recommend or to show you your right size before you can use this. And if I take the cap off, so me unity free, so not media attach here, a little bit of length. And this, what it does, because for me, this is my right size. My teeth are really tight together, so the gaps between my teeth are very small. Me say ekekabo hunting, acquired that misimono, and yekesient, me right size any. I know because a dentist has to clean my teeth to show me, or I have to use all of them to know my right side because I know how to use them. Enti sa onyame abo no akohu dentist na wakyerɛw sɛdeɛ ɛsi yɛ no. This is what you will be using after toothbrushing once a day to clean between your teeth, because sometimes the floss is so hard for most people to use because they have problems in their hands or they have problem moving it up and down. But this is very easy. Imagine these are your teeth and these are the gums. You go in between it to clean, to get rid of every particle or every debris that is there. They come in different sizes, like I said. If you look at this size, it looks like a bottle brush. Yeah. You'll be surprised. Some people have a gap that is big like this, and this help them to clean better. So we should always use this when we brush our teeth once a day. But before you use this, like I said, seek a dentist's advice. And we have a tongue cleaner. We've seen a tongue cleaner. Tongue cleaner. No, because we have toilet cleaner and washing up cleaner, not even say a liquid. But no, this is what we call a tongue cleaner. A rough, let me say, scrape or brush be also. After brushing your teeth and using the interdental brush, you need to go down your tongue with this. It's very soft and smooth on the tongue because bacteria also grow on our tongue and you get it on your tongue. Some toothbrushes, no, we have some of these at the back of the toothbrush. So you don't need to buy a toothbrush and buy this because we shut this toothbrush or need BBC. So if you buy this toothbrush and you buy this one, then it's okay. You can use this to brush your teeth, use the interdental brush once a day, and then go over your tongue with this once a day or twice a day. Obi baby say na me brush it missing efa. Your time means for enquire bebre. Yen shada enche say brush your teeth this way or that way because obia any some say kind and what one in some different and obia ne said you see any BB a car a ho. And we advise after looking for a toothbrush that is soft and a small head, all you do, if you can see this very clear, when you start from one side, work your way through the front. So we start to work baby fa baby fa hold the toothbrush. We call it 45 angle to the tooth or against the gum. Now what tilting the kakra? All you do, brush it. When you look in the mirror, it will be much easier. So what should you more a bay mirror amount? Into which not a single one. No one not kakra. Now don't do it really hard, but very thorough and come to the front, all the way to the front. You work your way all the way to the front. And then this chewing surface, we need to brush them. So you come to the molars to brush it. When it gets to the inside, the inner part of the surface, you can tilt it vertically. With me, I any BBC, na a fin, and I say BBBia or hobia everywhere. Sani yemen. Yen say enkoha embaha. What start to wait shra? Now the ababa muha. Make sure you finish the outer surface first, and then you come maybe to the chewing surfaces and the biting surfaces, and then to the left or to the right. But your starting Ibia doesn't matter, but you need to work your way through or around where you started. And when you come to the top, again, you can do the same thing, going around it. Tilt it when you get to the inside or the inner surfaces of the teeth. Everywhere has to be brushed very gently and very thorough, not too hard. I hope we will be able to do this at home. When you look inside the mirror, it's easy. The next slide says types of toothbrush, manual or electric. Abia now electric, Abia now manual Abin so manual kwana wofi. Ningina ye adwuma pe. Manual toothbrush can clean better as electric toothbrush. Electric toothbrush now clinically has been proven to be used to remove plaque more, but they are very expensive. And because they are expensive, it shouldn't stop you from brushing your teeth or getting a clean mouth. See, we can buy our normal toothbrush and also use a combination of electric toothbrush, or just use your normal brush thorough, brush well. You will get a perfect gums and a perfect teeth, or healthy teeth and gums. How long must you change your toothbrush? Don't wait till your toothbrush is looking like this before you change it. And train Emma toothbrush, and you say, toothbrush must be changed every 3 months. So anytime they are not far, it's supposed to be very tight together. And it's a new 3 months because of your habit of brushing your teeth too hard. I say, Mr. Mention 3 months, touching. What touch now? Not of from. Not it's me, I no. Can you all tell me if these teeth look clean? One person can say whether the teeth, this picture looks like a clean teeth to them or not. Obi bet my catch them say that's eyefe, and I say eyefe. Eyefe. Very good. Me that's it. Me know ya dream a sing eyefe. Say bia what you choose since they are training in no. But still, when your plaque build up, when your problem with your teeth and gums, we have what we call disclosing tablets. Disclosing tablets, a dye, which is safe tablets to chew. Most of the time, you're near the ma inquire, but penny for bits me a use. What you choose, I was spending 2 minutes using all the things that I've told you to do, to make sure to know that you have brushed your teeth very well and achieving what we want as a healthy teeth and gums. When you chew this, it will leave a mark like this. And this mark will tell you that where you did not brush well. It's wusha. That dye with tablets, you chew, you swallow, you chew and you spit out. When you spit out, it will leave a purple mark all around, all over. And that will tell you that you haven't brushed this area very well. Won't you tree baby a leaving marks no and to go back and then do it. And to so wakora ebia and I say one kasa who's a papa. Once a week you have to do this to see say the way a year will they achieve you a healthy teeth and gums or not. This will tell you. Tea is very cheap anyway. All these things on the show moon are very cheap. When you look at the tongue cleaner, it's about £1 in every shop or most of the shops. And at these interdental brushes, they're about a pack of 8. They comes in a pack of 8 like this. Once you know your right size, this doesn't cost about £5. I think it's about £3.50 or £4. And you can get them from any of the leading supermarkets, as I said. When you don't visit a dentist, you wouldn't know you have a problem. Most of the times, what I hear is, I don't go to the dentist because I don't have a problem. Visit the dentist and we'll be able to tell you whether you have a problem or not. Don't just assume. And this is a very quick one. Most of our children are wearing braces, and braces comes in different ways. So when you have a child, teeth looking crooked or maybe misshaped or irregular like this, don't wait till say it's not going to get better. So you need to see the dentist, and we will make you something we call braces to get you the perfect smile. Braces comes in so many folds. We have the clear ones, we have the metal ones, we have the remover ones, and we have the acrylic or ceramic one to make your teeth get better. Last slide so that we can take questions, because I know our time is running so fast. When you don't brush your teeth on gums, or you don't take care of your teeth on gums, these are some of the problems you can have. Effects of gum disease on overall health. Like, because you identify. So one share gum disease increase your risks of this disease, heart disease, diabetes, may scale, but this is true. And erectile dysfunction, pregnancy problems, osteoporosis, respiratory disease, increased risks of Alzheimer's, and increased rates of stroke. May what two part? I'm not going to go further. What I want to say is let's work together so that we can have a perfect teeth and gums so that we don't end up having these issues. And I'm going to end here with my no so that I can take questions and answers or maybe a contribution if I haven't rushed you through the lesson. This is where I would like to pause and then maybe get your contribution and questions. Thank you. So that we don't go any further to confuse anyone. Thank you.
My question is, if only I can ask the question.
You can ask, everyone can ask any question.
My question is, the floors that you were talking of, in Ghana here, we have the stick one. So I don't know whether it's good for us to use it. So that's my question.
Loretta, thank you. Episode 4, Minyabana Ebisa, a very good question. Our Ghana and our signing in. Yeah, that's Loretta for joining in, little sister Gami shop. Yes, Ghana. And I said, baby, how can you stick one? The stick one, no, it's not good for your teeth. Let me see, a friendly toothpick. Most people use toothpick to get rid of the food or maybe food particles or meat that has been stuck on their teeth. And then maybe Brakoshi is saying Tiana, you use toothpick. When you use that, you are putting pressure inside the gum. You can damage your gum, so it's not advisable. If you try use sushi stick, edria, and the dura yasin, gums no, it's not advisable to use that. You should find yourself a tooth, interdental brushes or floss. I don't know if I've answered your question.
Madam, that's I'm person who says, no, fluoride, no. If you just say in so,
Actually, my two question on Kebium.
Missy, a bit say, you sure you're pumping if you are no fluoride. Person who say no cray. And I'm a question about who say, I didn't know more encourage you to see you soon more force.
I mean, if I'm free with second question, no. Mouthwash, it will be hard for a dentist to recommend you or advise you to use a mouthwash because we believe mouthwash don't do anything. But it is in the market, so we can't stop them from selling. Some of them claim to have tartar remover. Be my church always somewhat tartar remover, whitening teeth and all that to protect. So toothbrush and toothpaste, it does the job. Mouthwash, you are just using a mouthwash as a refreshing of the mouth. Say they were deep be now that is when some people use the mouthwash. Your first question, fluoride. It depends the area. Most people fight against fluoride not to be added into their water because the argument is going on that fluoride is dangerous to the human body. But fluoride is a natural occurring agent. It comes in water, fish, tea, ain't any dangerous, but a argument. Some people in, I think, Newcastle and Birmingham, perfect teeth and kasa because penny the fluoride a good and some of them have a very, very good teeth and their dental visits is low when you compare to Manchester. I think Manchester is one of the cities counted as bad teeth for children, and I say majority of us has really, really bad teeth in Manchester. And if you want to know that if fluoride is added into your water, you can seek to your to find it from your city council, your authorities, and as the people that provide your water to see that if fluoride is added. Manchester, you're fighting against, so none of our water here has been fluoridated. No.
Actually, my question is sometimes a bit more high. I think so naturally no. Almost eating it very white. And there are, if I should say, toothpaste and substance for brushing the teeth that they claim that it whitens the teeth. Are there a dentist that recommend it?
Angie, thank you. Not something we can recommend. If you want your teeth whitened, there are ways to whiten your teeth, and the dentist has to do it for you. It's a chemical that we use. We have what we call hydrogen peroxide added into a gel. Not amount with seno eye white. It's safe for the teeth. We show you how to do it. We make you trace to sleep with them. Sometimes don't see a bit one day for you to get your teeth whiter, but majority of the time, what is effective is having your teeth made into this trace. So we take impression and get you this trace, and this trace will give you sample of this, maybe a whitening gel. I have a beautiful box here I can show you. Whitening agent BT16, and no credit. It comes in a tray already, but all the showers now are molded into your jaws very nicely. And we have a gel. So toothpaste, that is what they are selling. Again, we can't stop them from doing what they, but not always working for you or claim to be what they say it is, but we can't stop them. But if you want your teeth whitened, then you need to seek the dentist. And it's very expensive, about £250 going forward, yes. Meaning, Andrew, my you want some no.
Never try and make that.
Orakubusa said, so titi white, and say similar to Angie question. Yes, titi yellow, it can be whitening. It can be whitening. You have to see the dentist to get a whitening. Like I say, you need to get these trays done and a gel given to you to use it maybe once a night or 2 weeks. We will show you depending on how white you want your teeth to be. Yeah.
Patrol, so to me, yes, if there are spaces in them, I say, yeah, friend, Nigeria, and now can see soon as the ends is too straight. It's not the best. How true is that? An advice when for the Bema, especially yeah, community, yeah, adore a jury.
Edra any problem. Said obi a nyankopon abonafa. Some people teeth are very tight together. Some people no there gaps in between. So when in Jehua and as Emma Wahawa, and you catch us maybe seek a dentist, a special one na ya mau from orthodontist near yet braces amount to close the gap. But a mau how dear, then you don't have to close the gap. Unless Obaitia will suddenly be a form DNA echo was run as through DNA from. And that is when we advise you to do something about. But Ejre is beautiful. It doesn't have to change you or do anything to your chewing or smiling or no, unless there is a problem. And as we age, sometimes the teeth are moving always. So as we age, it creates a gap and it can be maybe bigger than what you knew it to be. That is when also you have to find a dentist, maybe bring it closer to you. Ningini said Emma problem. Ejre is a beautiful thing.
But I think so for me up for a long time. Thank you.
I am so sorry. So my question is
if I told me then it would be any kind account, it's okay. Yeah, that was for the brilliant presentation.
But there is a question in the chat.
How? Yes.
Also, is it normal to bleed when cleaning the tongue?
I wouldn't say it's normal. Normal bleed. No, everything regarding bleeding is not a normal thing. It tells you there's a problem. Unless there is a cut ulcer, yes, maybe it's going to bleed for a short while and it will get better. But if it's continuously, every time you brush your teeth, there is bleeding on your gums coming from your tongue, no. You have to find a dentist to see what is going on. Don't take it as normal, no.
There's a saying that in old days they used to use charcoal to brush the teeth. So I want to ask if it's advisable to use charcoal.
Charcoal is good. And charcoal is now being so popular in some of our toothpaste. What charcoal does is just making your teeth white, nothing else. It doesn't protect the teeth or it doesn't make it stronger. It just brings the beautiful whitening in your mouth. That's all. I can't say, they say some of our toothpaste are adapting charcoal. And what it does is just removing stain from the teeth, but it doesn't really protect the teeth. So it's good to use charcoal, but know that it's just making it white, but it's not making it anything stronger or maybe preventing you from cavities or holes. No.
Another question in the chat: how often should one visit a dentist in a year?
Another question. Thank you, Mihuya. It depends. Everyone is different. We give every 6 months to see the dentist, so twice a year. So if you go to the dentist and your problem is not much, it's less, they recommend you to come twice a year. But if you have issues, they will put you on maybe 3 months basis, or maybe every 2 months or every month, depending on the problem or severity of your teeth and gums. But majority is twice a year, which is every 6 months. Some people even have to go once a year. Some people have to go 2 years. Yeah, well, once in 2 years. Those who wear denture, they don't have teeth. So when you see them, you don't really look at anything. This is what we call denture. The time was not there to show you a lot. So we just recommend once every 2 years. The majority of them is every 6 months.
Some toothpaste are marked in different colors. Some say the ones marked green are the best. What do you advise?
It's a false statement or a false message is going all over on the internet. The bottom that is marked green or blue or purple, whatever it comes, is nothing. It's just manufacturing. It's how they put the lights to make the tubes that gives the color. And sometimes it makes packaging very much easier for those who make toothpaste. So all those messages going on internet telling you that the mark at the bottom tells you there's a particular ingredient, so you should use them and not to use them. They are false. When you look at a toothpaste tube, all you're looking for is it has fluoride and other things like whitening agents and all that. That is when you can actually see it's a good toothpaste. But those marks are just false messages all over. Me want to talk about chimu mark na what toothpaste no to no enye bibia eye no correct call internet to say and na ebi mo ye papa ni bi mo ye papa. I said yes here toothpaste no and make it packaging no very easy, and I think how they throw the lights into the tubes no gives the color, so it doesn't tell you whether one is good or bad. Any other question? Because I think your time is up.
Okay, I also have
Brenna Broso 15 minutes.
Oh, I think it was
7. Now you did Bible studies in it to us.
And I'm off me power in Stremo.
Benefit did some of the betcha, NCB, Yalamasi. And I am Miami shop.